said, this is sala comunitaria.
Como dice inglés, es la prensa comunitaria.
So, what is sala comunitaria? That's community newsroom.
Es noticiero de comunidad.
Which really means that unlike CNN,
se quiere decir que no como CNN,
we're PNN.
Somos PNN.
We're the people-led news.
Yo soy Vivian Thorpe.
Super baby mama.
Soy una super baby mamá.
Welfare queen, poverty scholar.
Reina del welfare. También profesora de la pobreza.
Formerly houseless mama in resistance.
También antes estaba desalojada, no tenía un hogar para mis hijas.
Kicking down with Poor Magazine.
Y siempre aquí metiéndome con prensa
and
pobre.
I also am an advocate at Homeless Action Center in Berkeley, helping folks get what they need.
Y también ayudo a un departamento de gente desalojada que le da beneficios a la gente pobre del área de la bahía en Berkeley.
Me llamo Junto.
And I've been with Poor Magazine, which is more than a magazine.
Estaba con prensa pobre.
I've been part of the Poor family since birth, but I found my
Desde
fellow
que nació,
siblings.
casi más de 10 años, una década.
More than words can express. And
Y es algo
it's the
que
one
no puedo
place where
expresar con mis palabras.
I'm not the only welfare. So on, what was it, last Wednesday?
It was on the 29th of February.
El 29 de
we
febrero,
went up to Sacramento, to
fuimos
the
a
state
Sacramento,
capital.
a la capital.
And we had people from all over the state of California there.
Llegó toda la gente de
LA,
California,
San Jose,
de todas partes,
San
Jose,
big presence of San Francisco,
partes de San
all
Francisco,
united there
todos
to
unidos
fight
ahí
against
para
these
pelear
CalWORK
contra
cuts,
los cortes
these
de
genocide
CalWORK
budget
y
cuts.
estos cortes genocidios.
Vivian Hain emceed the rally in front.
Ahí
Vivian
estuvo
Thorpe.
MC.
Yeah.
Thorpe, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Well, Viv.
Yeah.
Recognize.
She emceed the rally, which was very powerful. I call it the hood comes to Holly, because Holly Mitchell is one of the women who sits on the committee that.
Yeah, she's an assembly member for Los Angeles, Democrat.
And so there was a lot of different people who came and spoke from the I experience. One was a guy who actually came from a veteran background, military background, homeowner, 2 cars, six-figure salary, was a Republican, came all the way brought down to actually having to apply for welfare, which once again got rejected by McDonald's, couldn't even get a job there. But it goes back to that constant message of, well, we're doing everything we can with these programs, it's just these people aren't working. So it's actually saying, hey, no, it's the programs and the services that are not working because the people are working hard. So we actually had a really, really good turnout. There was a lot of women and children there and fathers all united to fight against these genocide budgets for CalWORKs, which used to be considered AFDC. And it was changed in 1996 by Bill Clinton.
Yeah, and basically the bottom line of it is that, and I'll just top on this one, they want to cut an additional $1.5 billion to an already $3 billion cut that blow that the CalWORK's Health and Human Services programs have taken in the state of California since 2008. So this is serious genocide on the poor.
They also want to make it so that for Title I child care, which is federally funded child care, which is what you get through CalWORKs, so you can get stage 3 or stage 2 and not even be on CalWORKs, but this one specifically, Title I is federally funded child care, and they're saying that in order for you to qualify now as a condition to get stage 1 child care is it can only be work. So if you need domestic violence therapy, they're not going to give you child care. If you want to go to college and go to school, they're not going to give you child care. So it's a setup, and so we came down there as the welfare queen, super baby mamas, to upset the setup. We also, in addition, spoke at the hearing, we both did, to speak back to, once again, Holly Mitchell, which I call the hood comes to Holly. And she said, and out of her own mouth, this is a broke ass state. And we got it on audio. I actually did a little of my own investigative journalism stuff and photojournalism. So I took a lot of pictures of different speakers at the rally, as well as the signs put together by these beautiful families, really young children there holding up signs, and it's so and just really just saying.
Don't target our families.
Yeah, and speaking really back to the Republicans, who are basically constructing this genocide budget. If you already know, CalWorks is already 50% below the poverty line, so it's not like, oh yeah, I got $1,500 for me and my one child, and they
you got a Republican right now that's got a Senate bill.
You're talking about people getting checks as low as $200 and something dollars.
Check this out, Jen. You probably don't even know this, but there's a Republican senator in Wisconsin right now that has a Senate Bill 507 that's going up as a proposal to consider single parents unfit, and and that they pose danger to their children. Yes,
that's just some CPS in the making.
Something that's pending right now out there in Wisconsin.
Child kidnapping.
So this dynamic can create a real problem across the nation if this is the kind of perception that families that are struggling are going to be perceived in. So we just want to put it out there that we got to keep on. There's going to be more budget hearings coming up on the issue. They're going to come up in the May revise and in
we also have another hearing coming up March 14th if you want to come down to Sacramento. March 14th is the next one. We're going to go up there to hit them.
Okay.
With all the reporting that I saw there done with the media, I was the only person who was of indigenous descent who was doing reporting. So there were a lot of people who were in solidarity, like media solidarity. Even like the Save the Tom Kav Village website that came out, that started by 2 people who are non-native, which is great. I'm glad that the solidarity worked. Even Palomar College student newspaper students came out, but little did I see actually like there on site folks coming there who are indigenous themselves doing coverage on that. And then just to link that back here, maybe we can have this bigger conversation, but I would like to have a Poor Magazine delegation to go to Segura Tate on April 14th for the, basically, I'm going to call it the anniversary march, but there's like a longer term that Karina Gold's calling it, but it's basically the first day that they started the Sacred Fire, when they first started taking back that land. So I would like to say, I would like to see that on our agenda, and we have a whole group of people go up there. And I want to start talking about that now instead of later, because sometimes they give a lot of native events later, and then it just happens to be me and Joe. And sometimes Bruce too, and sometimes.
Well, no, it's not actually.
How can people resist the Tom Kav?
Yeah,
okay, and then.
First of all.
So people can call Palomar College. You can look up on the website. Call the Chancellor's office. Tell them that you think it's wrong that they're desecrating a sacred site currently. Also, that temporary restraining order that they did filing actually got denied. So I think that's also important to point out. I also think it's important to point out that the different, like the Rincon Reservation, they are offering money to replace that road, to put it, and they're still doing it. So to me, it's just out of pure spite. And I would also like to point out that one of the main tribes that's leading, who led the first thing, was actually an unfederally recognized tribe. So I like to point that out, even though a lot of the other federally recognized tribes of Luiseños, there's one Luiseño tribe that's not federally recognized, and then the rest are. So they're all in agreement more now, they're all coming together now, but I would like to say the first movement for that was by the tribe that was unfederally recognized.